MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending American League champion, Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Carlos Carrasco will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W? Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes, you know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single, relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
As a look, now the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, and Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Colabello coming on. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Josh Harrison stands in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
A.J. Schugel is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Leading off with a Tribe, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first three hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, it could be a great night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Jung Ho Kang, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
One and one, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Kipnis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
The 3-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Naquin's on the move. And that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pirates lead it 1-0. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. They'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, about 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. McCutchen has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. So stepping in, Chris Colabello. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. A runner on first with 2 away. There goes Brantley. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Gregory Polanco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Colabello is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
1 out and a runner on third. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's set, and the pitch. Jason Kipnis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinking liner toward left. That's in there. Base hit. Kipnis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh
Digging
Bell.
in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, John.
Here's John Jaso now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And a curveball in for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number
Here's Michael
23.
Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Grounded up the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and can't catch up to the express.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. McCutchen is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that misses. 2-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Colabello over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First delivery to him on the way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here it comes. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out to center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Gomes rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Lindor.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 Cleveland. Here's Starling Marte. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That's just a sign of a great hitter. Breaking ball down, and he's still got a base hit on it. Wow, terrific job.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and one. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Kipnis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. He's on the move again from first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is right there to handle it. And there are 2 gone now. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready once again, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the third out. Pirates leave one. They're down 2-1. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, really that was a hit and run. The runner was off on the swing, and he drives the ball so hard to the outfield, they couldn't advance it.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Drilled on the ground to short. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is McCutchen in there, a base hit. Ramirez is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Felipe Rivero takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gong is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Naquin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. A pause and the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McCutchen is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. In there, 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bell is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? John Jaso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 16.
Digging in once again, Jung Ho Kang comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. 1 down.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. Up high. 2-1 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dan Otero enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
And Otero
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch on its way. Phil Gosselin is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Naquin. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. This one skied out toward right. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 41.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Zach McAllister comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Jordy Mercer will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Hit in the air out to center field. Naquin shading to his right, one away. Into the box, John Jaso for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Lindor onto the grass. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Jung-Ho Kang. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Cleveland Indians get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. A.J. Schugel struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you.